I like to start each day doing some drawing in my studio. I thought I'd just give you a little tour this morning about what I'm working on, talk a little bit about my process. This is my studio in New Mexico. It's sort of a work in progress. I moved in and bought this house and haven't really put too much time into the studio yet, so I'm not quite set up for painting, so I've been doing a lot of drawing. And this is what's kind of on the walls right now. There's some other stuff. You can see some of the chaos going on in this place. So my process in the last couple of years has been totally automatic. So I just start scribbling until I start seeing some structure. So you can see in this drawing here, and this has gone through tons of different iterations. I've sort of settled on this female figure here, which I'm fairly happy with. And now I'm kind of exploring the space she's sitting in and thinking there may be something happening over here. I don't know, that some kind of narrative happening. I don't trust most narratives, so it has to sort of feel right, but not necessarily be a logical construct. If it's too logical and it's not intuitive, it generally feels contrived. So it takes a really long time to sort of find what's going on. This drawing has gone through, this has been on the wall for a couple of years, and it started out being a really non-objective study, just in terms of these kind of automatic patterns I was finding, thinking very algorithmically, like what I do with my code sometimes, and just seeing what I see. And then as I built up, these figures started emerging, and now it's sort of these figures kind of wrapped or in this space, and they sort of feel like my family. I don't know, I think there's another one happening here. So there's definitely two impulses still, one on the bottom, one on the top, but I'm kind of curious where this goes. This is taking me a long time, and again, it's ready when it's ready. I work on all these at the same time. This little one actually has been sort of opening up lately. I was kind of happy with that figure on the left on this kind of balcony structure, and then this landscape is slowly opening up. I just really want to add more light and space, and then the rhythm of the buildings. So that's, I'm pretty happy what's happening sort of in the front and moving into the middle ground. I don't know what's going on in the background yet, but yeah, anything is possible to change at any time with what I'm doing now. This piece is a little bit more resolved, these kind of figures running through the field. I wish I had earlier states of this, because it gone through so many radical changes, from being like figures flying in the sky to a non-objective study. But this is actually, I think, fairly resolved. I may just keep poking at it for a while, but I don't want to finish it. I want to keep that energy of the marks, but I just keep looking at it every day. And then this one has been a real problem. This kind of hooded or cloaked figure, and it just keeps getting darker and darker. And I think this is going to get a lot darker, so that the light of the figure is slowly emerging out of that darkness. So it's sort of in a better state now. It had gotten I don't know, it just felt too dead and contrived, like an illustration. Not to knock illustrations, but it just didn't hit you in the gut. It was too cerebral. I think it's starting to come alive. So anyway, I just wanted to give a little tour. So I plan to do an update on these and let you see how these eventually evolve. But thanks for taking the time to do a little visit in my studio this morning.